Welcome back to the Hannahcast YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Critics' Choice Awards. So yeah, I'm thinking Barbenheimer is going to be dominating the Critics' Choice Awards, although I did say that with the Golden Globes, but I don't know, the critics have been a little bit more predictable this year. For some reason, the ceremony has not even started, and yet they're already announcing winners, and so like, you know, Dominic Sessa just won Young Actor or Actress, Best Young Actor or Actress for The Holdovers, and well, I could say I got that one right, but I really wish they wouldn't do that. I really wish they would not announce the winners before the actual ceremony. Like, that's just very strange. Why would you do that? Update, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse has won Best Animated Film. This was pretty much expected, so it is officially a race between Boy and the Heron and Spider-Verse. Like, these two films are going at it. I'm wondering if Boy and the Heron will win at the BAFTAs. That could happen. I'm wondering if Spider-Verse can actually take visual effects at Critics' Choice as well. We'll have to see about that. I will say, if Oppenheimer somehow manages to win here, which, to be fair, it could happen. But right now I'm predicting Barbie, considering Barbie has by far the most nominations out of any film ever nominated at Critics' Choice with 18. Like, even if you took out its 3 song nominations, it would still break the record for the most nominations at Critics' Choice. If Oppenheimer still manages to win Best Picture here, then it is unequivocally the frontrunner, because I don't see how the BAFTAs go for anything other than Oppenheimer. And the guilds, I mean, good God, they're gonna love Oppenheimer. I mean, they're already nominating it for stuff like costume design at the Costume Designers Guild. I think that will just put the nail in the coffin. Oppenheimer is just taking Best Picture this year. But we will have to see. And as we saw in my predictions video, I did predict that Oppenheimer and Barbie would win both 7 awards. So I don't know if that will happen, but you know, already we have a couple of winners, so we'll have to see where the rest of this goes. Already this monologue is way better than Joe Coy's, so there's that. Oh shit, she just dug at Joe Coy. We're off to a great start. If this is the vibe of the show, we're in for a great award ceremony. Okay, supporting actress. I think this is gonna be Divine Joy Randolph. There's a big cheer for Danielle Brooks. I'm hoping it's Danielle Brooks, but it's probably going to be Divine Joy Randolph, so we'll have to see. If Danielle Brooks wins, that's going to be a shock considering how weak it is in Best Picture, like The Color Purple. All right, it's Divine Joy Randolph. All right, she's just gonna sweep this season. Like, the Critics' Choice Awards literally nominated The Color Purple for Best Picture, and even they didn't give Danielle Brooks the award. So I think it's just gonna be Divine Joy Randolph that just sweeps all the way through. I mean, great performance. I mean, she gave a phenomenal performance in the film, so I can't really complain. But yeah. Okay, I think they're doing supporting actor. I'm thinking it might be Ryan Gosling, but that's mainly because I think that's the package Barbie would probably want to get if it wants Best Picture. And if Robert Downey Jr. wins for here, it might actually be an Oppenheimer night right here. So we'll have to see. Oh my God. Okay, so I was wrong on that. Is Oppenheimer just gonna take Best Picture here? One would think you would need Ryan Gosling to come along with that. I think this might just be a case where Barbie is gonna be nominated for a ton of awards, but doesn't win a lot of them. Oh my God, is he about to read bad reviews on stage? Like, he's killing it with these speeches. Robert Downey Jr. he's just taking Best Supporting Actor. Okay, Best Song. I think it's gonna be What Was I Made For, but I really want it to be I'm Just Ken. God, Peaches, you should have been shortlisted for the Oscar. Oh! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! 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 Oh my God! I thought it was just gonna be the Billie Eilish song. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so goddamn happy. Yes! 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 Give it to I'm Just Ken. That's the deserving song to win. Cinematography. All right? Oppenheimer, yes, all right. I figured that was the case. Production design, I think it's gonna be Barbie. Yes, Barbie, yes. Oh, Anatomy of a Fall is probably going to win foreign language film. Yep, it's Anatomy of a Fall. Man, it's having a good week right now. Okay, I'm Just Ken won Best Song at the Critics' Choice, and yet What Was I Made For won the Golden Globe. What the hell is winning the Oscar? Because the BAFTAs don't have this category. I want to say I'm Just Ken but I'm worried it might actually be What Was I Made For. But at least I'm Just Ken still has a chance to win. I'm so happy over this. I'm so happy. Again, I'm not saying the Billie Eilish song What Was I Made For. I'm not saying that was a bad song. I'm Just Ken, in my opinion, was just way better. Oh shit, okay. More awards. Original screenplay, I think it's gonna be Barbie. It's Barbie. Yep, got that right. Alright, so it is Barbenheimer time. Adapted screenplay, what is this? I think it's gonna be Oppenheimer. American Fiction! Oh my god! Okay, best score, I think it's gonna be Oppenheimer. Okay, yeah, Oppenheimer, there we go. Costume design, I think it's gonna be Barbie. Is it gonna be Barbie? Yep, it's Barbie. It is Barbie. Best comedy, I was saying it was gonna be American Fiction, but is it? So it is just Barbie. American Fiction actually won adapted screenplay. I thought it was just gonna be Oppenheimer. Now granted, it's not over. I still would not call this a done race, because Critics' Choice has been very hit or miss with the screenplay categories. Original screenplay is still very much up in the air, because Barbie's not in original screenplay at the Oscars. An adapted screenplay could go either way. It could go to American Fiction, or it could go to Oppenheimer. Because my logic going into the Oscars is, if the movie is winning 8 Oscars as is, why would screenplay, adapted screenplay, not come along with that? You might as well just give it adapted screenplay at that point. Oh wait, ensemble is coming up next. Alright, I'm thinking Barbie wins ensemble here, but I don't know. Maybe they could go with Oppenheimer, but I think Oppenheimer's more likely to take SAG. But we will have to see, okay? Oppenheimer! Oh my god! Wow, so is it not taking SAG? Because Critics' Choice and SAG Ensemble don't really go well together, unless it just does turn out to be like a big Barbie-thon. No, big Oppenheimer-thon. Like, I don't know, but wow. Man, Oppenheimer and Barbie really are going against each other with these categories. Alright, so some of these categories are very much affirming what we are expecting to see at the Oscars, you know, like score, costume design, production design, but the fact that we're already being thrown some loops with adapted screenplay and Oppenheimer winning ensemble, and the reason, again, SAG ensemble does not really correlate with Critics' Choice ensemble all that much. Like, you know, last year, Everything Everywhere won SAG, whereas at Critics' Choice, it was Glass Onion. But right now, Oppenheimer is strong. It beat Barbie in 2 awards that I thought Barbie was going to take. So now at this point, I think Oppenheimer is just going to win Best Picture here. And if it, like I said, if it wins Best Picture at Critics' Choice, Oppenheimer is officially unstoppable, because I don't see how this film could possibly lose Best Picture at this point. And it's not A Power of the Dog or Aroma. It is a film that does not leave you emotionally ambiguous watching it. You are thrilled just watching it from beginning to end, and the ending, even if it makes you feel bad, you are still very much invested. I just realized both Barbie and Oppenheimer still have won 5 Critics' Choice Awards each, although at this point, I think Barbie's streak is done, because I don't know what else it could win at this point. So at this point, I'm kind of thinking it's just going to be Oppenheimer. Is it going to win 9? Has any film won 9 Critics' Choice Awards? Editing, is it going to be Oppenheimer? All right, Oppenheimer. I love that. I'm not excited for visual effects though. Oh boy, is it going to be Oppenheimer? Ah, why? I mean, I got that right, but ugh. Okay, best hair and makeup. Is it gonna be Barbie? So that's 6 awards it has now. Oppenheimer's gonna just win 8 awards. No, 9 awards. Oh my god. Okay, now that the TV categories are done, it's finally just gonna be the movies, in which we're going to have lead actress, lead actor, director, and picture. Lead actress is going to be Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. I think lead actor is going to be Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer. Director is going to be Christopher Nolan. And at this point, Oppenheimer has to win now. It's going to win 9 Critics' Choice Awards. All right, best actress. Will it be Lily Gladstone? Will she cement herself as the frontrunner? Let's see. All right, let's see. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Gladstone or Emma Stone? Oh shit, it's Emma Stone? That's interesting. It's not over, because Critics' Choice didn't even get last year's Best Lead Actress winner right. So things could turn around at SAG, but right now it is looking good for Emma Stone. SAG, I think, will be the ultimate factor. And plus, there was also the time where Emma Stone lost Best Lead Actress to Natalie Portman for Jackie. And are they seriously going to commercial? You literally only presented one award. Like, come on. So it's not over. But if Lily Gladstone does not win SAG, then it's over. Because I don't know if BAFTA's going to do this. Like, BAFTA is going to want to give the award to Emma Stone for Poor Things, because they're probably going to really love Poor Things, just like how they loved The Favorite. Oh, wow, they're actually going to let Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig come up on stage to accept the award for Best Comedy. Man, they must have seen the backlash that the Critics' Choice got for not letting Greta Gerwig come up and accept the award for original screenplay. Okay, so Best Lead Actor. I'm thinking it might be Cillian Murphy, but I don't know. Will they actually go for Bradley Cooper? But then again, I don't know. They seem to really, really love Oppenheimer. And it would be kind of strange if they didn't give the movie Best Lead Actor at this point. So we'll have to see how this goes. Okay. Whoa! What? 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 Oh my! Paul Giamatti! Whoa! Oh my God! Holy shit! I didn't even consider him! He actually won! Oh my God, he actually won! Oh my God, that is, like, what was that? Like, again, I'm not complaining, I guess, even though Cillian Murphy, I probably have Cillian Murphy and Bradley Cooper above him, but oh my God, that was unexpected. Also, is The Holdovers quietly starting to become number 2 for the Oscar for Best Picture? Because that's what it sounds like to me. I've been saying, if there is like a warm film that can win the hearts of people that are a little bit too glum over Oppenheimer, it could be The Holdovers. And again, it sounds completely unexpected, but we didn't think Coda was winning Best Picture. But if The Holdovers can continue this kind of trajectory, maybe The Holdovers could win Best Picture at the Oscars. Again, I think it's too late for Oppenheimer to lose Best Picture at Critics' Choice. But my God, with that unexpected Best Actor win for Paul Giamatti, I might have to put The Holdovers back at number 2. Also, that brings down Oppenheimer's win tally to 8. So that still might break a record. I don't know. Okay, Best Director. It's got to be Christopher Nolan. All right, like I already know it's gonna be Christopher Nolan at this point. Let's give it to Christopher Nolan. Yeah! Oh! I'm so happy, man. Even if Oppenheimer loses Best Picture, he's gonna win Director. I am so happy about this. Man, oh! Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, man, it's his night. It's his season. It is Nolan's year. Oh, they're just jumping right into Best Picture. Okay. It's gonna be Oppenheimer. It's won, like, 7 other awards. How's it not winning at this point?
The Critics' Choice Award goes to Oppenheimer.
All right. Wow. Man, I got quite a few awards wrong, but let's do it. The Holdovers could potentially be sneaking in, but right now, Oppenheimer is still so clearly the front runner, winning 5 Golden Globes, 8 Critics' Choice Awards, which again, I don't know if that's ever been done before. So, what have we learned today? Well, Barbie is more bark than bite, because it keeps getting nominated for tons of awards and isn't winning a lot of them. Like, it did win original screenplay here, but it's not competing against Oppenheimer in that category, where it will compete against Oppenheimer at the Oscars. Ah, wait, no. It looks like Mad Max Fury Road is the record holder because it won 9 Critics' Choice Awards. Although, admittedly, some of those awards don't exist now anymore. At least not in the main ceremony, like Best Action Movie, Best Actor in an Action Movie, Best Actress in an Action Movie. And also, apparently, La La Land tied with Oppenheimer. Still, the fact that it won 8 awards at Critics' Choice Oppenheimer is insane. Although, again, so many things we have to unpack here. overall, it really was just Barbenheimer this time. Like, way more so than I thought it was going to be at the Golden Globes. Like, this time, it really was just complete Barbenheimer palooza right here. The Holdovers winning 3 awards, like, for all of its actors, is pretty good. Like, that's a pretty good sign for the Holdovers if it wants to be that number 2. Barbie winning 6, again, that's a pretty sizable amount of awards, but again, it just couldn't beat Oppenheimer in some of those big categories, like, you know, Best Supporting Actor, or Best Picture, or Best Acting Ensemble. So it seems like, again, even though Barbie is getting nominated for a ton of awards, it's losing a lot of them to Oppenheimer. Actually, oh my god, I just realized all of the tech categories, all of them was just Barbenheimer. Is Oppenheimer still the frontrunner? Yes, absolutely. But again, with that Paul Giamatti win, I mean, we gotta see what SAG does. If the Holdovers can start to creep up, and granted we don't have the Writers Guild Awards to get any kind of sense as to where this race is going, but if the Holdovers is able to win the BAFTA for original screenplay, even over Anatomy of a Fall, which I was thinking was going to win BAFTA, and it still might. There's a good chance now that if the Holdovers wins original screenplay at BAFTA, it could very well take the Oscar for original screenplay and could ultimately threaten the win for Best Picture, because it already has Divine Joy Randolph in the bag. And Emma Stone in Poor Things. All right, let's talk about Best Actress. Best Actress is so interesting because it's starting to feel like Cate Blanchett versus Michelle Yeoh kind of thing that happened last year. And Emma Stone didn't really look like she wanted to be up on that stage. She, like, literally, she singled out Lily Gladstone. If Lily Gladstone wins SAG, I think she does take the Oscar. What's interesting is what the BAFTAs will do, because currently I'm thinking Emma Stone's going to win the BAFTA. If Lily Gladstone manages to get BAFTA and SAG, she's absolutely winning. If Lily Gladstone just wins SAG, I still think she wins. It's just really strange how close this is resembling to the Best Actress race last year. Also, Ryan Gosling, finished. He's not happening. It's just going to be Robert Downey Jr. all the way through. So it seems like the supporting actor and supporting actress races are just gonna happen. It's just gonna be Robert Downey Jr. and Divine Joy Randolph. But the lead acting categories, it's a race. It's very interesting. Let's see what happens. Adapted screenplay. The fact that American Fiction won, but it is very interesting because American Fiction did not perform very well at the BAFTAs. It just didn't. It didn't even get longlisted for Best Film. So it might get nominated for adapted screenplay, but it also might not. And not only that, the Writers Guild Awards happen after the Oscars this year, so American Fiction's not going to have that kind of boost that Women Talking had at the very end of the race. If we're going under the assumption that Oppenheimer is winning the BAFTA for adapted screenplay, is it just winning the Oscar? Does it just full on just take the Oscar for adapted screenplay? Because that could definitely happen. Again, I would right now maybe say that American Fiction is number 2, but American Fiction does not have that Writers Guild support that it's probably going to need going into the Oscars. Barbie won original screenplay here, but it's being put into adapted screenplay at the Oscars, and I just don't think it's going to win. With Barbie being pushed into a category where it's even more competitive, I don't know if it wins. And again, Poor Things is still not winning any adapted screenplay awards. And so I don't know if right now I can say that it's going to win the BAFTA. I just don't. Because again, they're going to love Oppenheimer a lot. Oppenheimer is just dominating the landscape, and that maybe if the Holdovers wants to play its cards right, it could become that number 2 that I've been suggesting for a while now, because it's getting a lot of the awards that it does need. Again, it didn't get original screenplay, but the fact that Paul Giamatti won here, that could show a slow resurgence, or like a slow creep up for the Holdovers to win Best Picture at the Oscars. And look, everyone's been calling me crazy, but I think Alexander Payne gets nominated for the Oscar at this point, for Best Director. You know that the Directors Guild Awards are going to only go like 4 out of 5, and we know that Jonathan Glazer is going to make his way into the category somehow. It's just whether or not he's going to bump out Alexander Payne or Greta Gerwig. And I've been saying I think Alexander Payne's going to get that spot, and everyone's going to be really mad that Greta Gerwig's not in there. The fact that Barbie is just not winning a lot of stuff, I think shows that Barbie is vulnerable. Greta Gerwig, I don't think, gets nominated for the Oscar for Best Director. But now, I want to pose the question off to you. What do you think of the Critics' Choice Award winners? What are your current Oscar predictions? Like, does this change your predictions at all? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and consider hitting that subscribe button, because if you don't, you'll never be chosen by critics.